Your employer in Blair County has eliminated more than 100 jobs. Norfolk Southern today furloughed 86 workers from the Juniata shops and announced that another 16 open positions there won't be filled. Our Scott Mattis joins us live from the locomotive shop with details. And Scott, I can imagine this is very tough news, of course, for many of the workers, and I hear state lawmakers have chimed in as well.
Absolutely. Good evening, Matt. State lawmakers, like you said, as soon as they heard the news from the company itself, they got on their collective phones and started calling job recruiting agencies and also other businesses in the area that might be able to fill those jobs with a certain skill set that these workers have. But really, to put this into perspective for you, I'm standing here in a now empty parking lot. 86 people came right here to work this morning. They walked into these collective buildings behind me and then minutes later walked out because they didn't have a job. Beyond frustrated is a politically correct way to describe how state lawmakers are feeling after Norfolk Southern's decision to furlough nearly 100 workers Friday morning. The company says it's a part of their plan.
Well, I'd like to know what that plan is now, and I'd like to know what the plan is for the future of these shops, because there's a lot of people, hundreds of people working in those shops whose families depend on those jobs.
According to a Norfolk Southern spokesperson, employees working in their mechanical department were furloughed as a part of a long-term business plan by the company that they say will best serve the needs of their customers.
The work just isn't there for them, and they had no other option but to lay off approximately 100 people.
Both Senator Ward and Representative Schmidt say they'll now be working with state and federal officials to try and get help for these displaced workers.
It has a huge impact not just on the city of Altoona, but on Blair County and across our region. It's terrible news, it's devastating news, and it's certainly news that I hate to hear.
He hates to hear it so much, Matt, that he actually reached out to the company itself, Norfolk Southern, and he initiated at the very least discussions as to what exactly happened here and what's going to happen into the future. And that meeting is set to happen in the very near future. We'll keep you updated. Live in Altoona, Scott Mattis, WTAJ News.
Scott, thank you for the latest. And in a statement, Norfolk Southern said they're committed to helping the workers, saying, quote, "We appreciate the hard work and commitment of all the men and women on the Thoroughbred team and will work with furloughed employees on opportunities to apply for open positions elsewhere in our system," end quote. And in addition to bringing you the latest updates on this story, for more information and previous layoffs by the company, they can be found on our website, wearecentralpa.com.